You know what's weird? Most people don't lose time because of massive disasters. It's tiny things. The charger that disappears behind your desk. The pet hair that somehow multiplies overnight. That moment your phone hits 2% right when you need directions. Or fruit flies. That suddenly act like they signed a lease in your kitchen. And here's the dangerous part. Most of us stop noticing how much energy those tiny frustrations quietly steal. I didn't realize it either, until I started paying attention to the stupid little things ruining perfectly normal days. What happened next surprised me, because some of the smallest Amazon finds I tested felt suspiciously effective. And one of them, I honestly thought was gimmicky. Turns out, I was completely wrong. But before we get there, we need to talk about why tiny annoyances quietly become expensive. There's this idea nobody really talks about: tiny inconvenience compounds. And I know that sounds dramatic, but think about it. You lose 3 minutes cleaning pet hair, 5 minutes hunting chargers, another 10 cleaning something that should have taken 2. You repeat that long enough? Now your house feels harder to manage. Your mornings feel more stressful. And weirdly, you start accepting frustration as normal. I had a moment recently, black hoodie on, already late, looked down, covered in pet hair, like aggressively covered, the kind where brushing it off somehow makes it worse. And I caught myself thinking, why am I still fighting this? That's when I realized something. Most people don't actually have big productivity problems. They have friction problems, tiny resistance, tiny annoyances, tiny interruptions. And if you remove enough of them, life starts feeling weirdly smoother. So I started testing things people kept obsessing over online. Some deserved the hype, some definitely didn't. But this first one instantly made sense. Okay, if you live with pets, you already know this battle. Hair on the couch, hair in the car, hair somehow teleporting onto clothes you literally just washed. For years, the solution felt annoying. Sticky lint rollers, rip sheet, roll twice, run out, repeat. Then I tried the Chom Chom Roller Pet Hair Remover. And this is where I got skeptical. Because reusable cleaning products always sound magical in the ad, then disappointing in real life. But weirdly, this thing just works. No batteries, no sticky paper. You roll it back and forth across furniture, and suddenly your couch stops looking like your dog secretly exploded. The satisfying part? You actually see the hair disappear. And I think that matters. Because the best products don't just solve problems. They remove friction fast enough that you actually keep using them. That idea becomes really important later. Especially when we get to the product I almost laughed at before trying. But then something happened that shifted how I thought about all this. A breakout. Not life-changing, not dramatic, just annoyingly timed. Big day coming up. Mirror check. And there it was. And maybe this is relatable, but breakouts always feel louder than they actually are. You suddenly notice them in every reflection. You convince yourself everyone else notices too. So when people kept talking about Hero Cosmetics' Mighty Patch, I rolled my eyes a little. Tiny sticker? Really? But here's what surprised me. It wasn't magic. It was practical. You put it on, go to sleep, wake up, and it feels calmer, less angry, less impossible. And weirdly, that tiny shift changes confidence, not because perfection matters, because stress drops. That's when it clicked for me. Sometimes the best purchases aren't flashy. They're tiny things that quietly stop annoying you. But confidence problems are one thing. Kitchen chaos? That becomes war. Because next, we need to talk about fruit flies and the Amazon gadget that felt suspiciously close to cheating. Here's something I didn't expect. People don't actually fix kitchen problems. They tolerate them. Fruit flies in summer? Normal. Onion tears? Just part of cooking. Greasy dishes? deal with it. And that's the real pattern. We normalize friction until it becomes invisible. Until one day, you realize your environment is quietly exhausting you. I noticed it one evening while cooking. Onions, knife, eyes burning. And I just stopped mid-chop and thought, why is this still the standard experience? That's when I tried something people online kept mentioning. The full-star vegetable chopper. And I'll be honest, then something else hit me. And this is where the whole Amazon rabbit hole got interesting. It wasn't just about saving time. It was about money leaks. Small, invisible spending habits that never feel like spending. Like plastic bags. You use them once, throw them away, buy more, repeat, and it never feels expensive until you zoom out. That's when I found Stasher Reusable silicone storage bags. At first, I thought, okay, this is just a fancy container. But the real shift wasn't the product. It was the behavior change. You stop replacing things constantly. Most people misunderstand what's actually happening here. They think these products are random life hacks. They're not. They're systems. Every one of these solves the same thing. Friction that slows behavior down. Think about it. If something is annoying, you delay it. If you delay it, you avoid it. If you avoid it, it becomes a problem again later. And that loop is expensive, not just financially. Now here's where I got genuinely surprised. Because I thought the life-changing Amazon product narrative was exaggerated. Until travel came into the picture. Packing, suitcases, chaos. And I kept seeing people swear by packing cubes. So I tested Begale compression packing cubes. And I'll admit, I thought it would be pointless. It wasn't. But here's where it gets interesting. Because travel problems, kitchen problems, there's a strange thing that happens in homes. You stop seeing the mess. Not because it's gone, but because your brain adapts. That dull stain on the sink? Normal. That grease film near the stove? Normal. That one corner you avoid cleaning because it needs effort? Also normal. And that normalization is expensive. Not just in time, but in mental load. Because every time you ignore it, it quietly adds weight in the background. Then I started noticing something deeper. Not all friction is physical. Some of it is energy-based, like battery anxiety. That moment when your phone hits low power, and suddenly your attention splits in two. One part focused on your life, the other tracking percentage drops. And once you start noticing friction, you can't stop, because it's everywhere. Like cables slipping behind desks, every single day. Same annoyance, same reaction. Same tiny frustration. At some point, something changes. You stop thinking, what product should I buy? And start asking, what problem keeps repeating in my life? That's the real shift, because once you see it that way, everything becomes simpler. I think the biggest misunderstanding is this. People assume better life comes from bigger changes, but most of the time, it comes from removing small resistance points. One at a time, quietly. Consistently. And when enough of them disappear, your day stops feeling heavy. It feels lighter. Not perfect, just easier. And that's enough. Because ease compounds faster than effort ever does. If even one of these products helped you see your daily routine differently, subscribe to the channel. We're building something bigger here. And every subscriber helps support efforts to feed veterans. Now I want to ask you something real. What's the one small everyday annoyance in your life you